You've probably wondered how some people manage to keep their homes spotless all day long without getting tired or stressed out. Today, I'm going to show you 8 morning habits that can completely transform your household routine and keep your home always organized and clean. These are ancient secrets that are part of a culture where organization isn't just an obligation, but a lifestyle that brings peace and harmony to the entire family. If you're one of those people who come home at the end of the day to find the house messy with dirty dishes in the sink, clothes scattered around, and a feeling that you can never get on top of everything, this video was made especially for you. Because what I'm going to share here goes beyond simple cleaning tips. These are strategies that will change your mindset about organization and transform your mornings into moments of preparation for an entire day of household harmony. The most interesting thing is that these habits are so simple that anyone can adopt them, regardless of age or routine. But pay attention. If you don't apply at least 3 of these habits in the next few days, you'll continue living in that exhausting cycle of heavy cleaning on weekends, wasting precious time that you could be spending with family or doing things you really enjoy. Stay until the end because I'm going to reveal the most powerful habit of all, the one that alone can revolutionize your home. Tip 1. Wake up 10 minutes earlier and do the first tidying. Starting the day with purpose makes all the difference in the final result. When you wake up just 10 minutes earlier than your usual time, you gain precious time that can be used for the first organization of the day. This extra time isn't for lying in bed or checking your phone, but for taking the first steps toward an organized home. The first thing you should do when getting out of bed is make it. It might seem silly, but a made bed first thing in the morning sets the tone for the entire rest of the day. It's as if you're telling your mind that today will be an organized and productive day. Plus, when you return to the bedroom during the day, you find a tidy environment that brings a sense of well-being and control. After making the bed, do a quick check of the bedroom. Put clothes in their place, close drawers that were left open, organize products on the dresser or nightstand. This tidying doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be consistent. The secret lies in consistency, not perfection. These 10 morning minutes create a positive domino effect that spreads throughout the entire house. When you start the day organizing one environment, you naturally feel motivated to maintain that organization in other rooms. It's as if you're training your mind to see organization as a natural part of the routine. Many people think they don't have time for this, but the truth is that these 10 morning minutes save much more time during the rest of the day. When you keep things in their place from early on, you don't need to spend mental energy thinking about tidying up later. The house maintains itself organized naturally, without that concentrated effort that tires and discourages. Tip 2. Prepare everything the night before morning organization begins the night before. This is one of the most powerful secrets for keeping the house always tidy, anticipating the next day's needs. When you prepare everything you'll need the following morning, you eliminate the rush and stress that usually accompany the start of the day. Before sleeping, separate the clothes you'll wear the next day. Leave everything prepared from underwear to shoes and accessories. This simple attitude saves precious time in the morning and prevents you from leaving clothes scattered around the bedroom while choosing what to wear. Additionally, when everything is separated, you don't need to open closets and drawers, keeping the bedroom more organized. Also, prepare breakfast utensils. Leave cups, plates, and cutlery separated on the kitchen counter. If you drink coffee from a machine, leave everything prepared to just press the button in the morning. Those with children can also separate school materials and leave backpacks ready by the door. This nighttime preparation transforms mornings into calm and organized moments. The impact of this tip goes far beyond practicality. When you wake up and find everything prepared, you feel a sense of self-care that boosts self-esteem and disposition for the day. It's as if yesterday's you prepared a gift for today's you. This positive energy reflects in how you care for the house throughout the entire day. Another important benefit is that nighttime preparation helps you sleep better. When your mind knows everything is organized for the next day, it can relax more easily. There's no unconscious worry about forgetting something important or that the morning will be rushed. Sleep becomes more restorative and you wake up with more energy. Tip 3. Do a 5-minute cleanup after each meal. One of the main causes of household mess is task accumulation. When we let dishes pile up in the sink or food scraps spread across the table, cleaning becomes a heavy and discouraging task. The solution lies in doing small cleanups immediately after each meal, right after breakfast, before even leaving the house or starting other activities. Dedicate 5 minutes to leaving the kitchen organized. Wash the cups and plates used, or at least leave them soaking if you don't have time to wash completely. Clean the table and counter, put away ingredients that were left out. These 5 morning minutes prevent you from finding a messy kitchen when you return home. The same principle applies to lunch and dinner. You don't need to do deep cleaning, but keeping surfaces clean and dishes up to date makes a huge difference in the house's sense of organization. When the kitchen is always relatively clean, cooking becomes more enjoyable and less stressful. This tip is especially important for those with large families or who receive frequent visitors. An always organized kitchen makes a very good impression and facilitates everyone's daily life who uses the space. Additionally, it prevents the accumulation of grease and dirt that later require heavy and time-consuming cleaning. The secret lies in creating the habit of cleaning while cooking. While food is on the stove, you can wash utensils you've already used, clean splatters on the counter, organize spices. This way, when the meal is ready, there's almost nothing left to clean afterward. It's a mindset change that completely transforms your relationship with the kitchen. Now, before continuing, if you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I'll be very happy to know that people from around the world are learning to keep their homes organized. Now let's go to the next tip. Tip 4. Use the 2-minute rule. There's a simple rule that can revolutionize your home organization. If any task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This rule eliminates the accumulation of small tasks that later become big organization problems. During the morning, when you see clothes out of place, don't leave it for later. If it takes less than 2 minutes to fold and put away, do it right away. See a dirty glass on the living room table. Take it to the kitchen immediately. Find a magazine out of place. Put it back on the shelf. These small gestures, done consistently, keep the house always tidy. The 2-minute rule is especially effective in the morning because our mental energy is renewed after sleep. It's easier to make quick decisions and execute small tasks when we're rested. Additionally, resolving these issues early prevents them from accumulating and becoming a source of stress during the day. Many people resist this rule because they think they'll waste time, but actually it's exactly the opposite. When you resolve small tasks immediately, you save much more time than you would spend if you let everything accumulate. Plus, it keeps mental energy free for more important things. The psychological impact of the 2-minute rule is surprising. Each small completed task generates a sense of achievement that motivates maintaining organization. It's as if you're constantly giving small organization gifts to yourself, creating a positive cycle that sustains itself. Over time, applying the 2-minute rule becomes automatic. You don't even need to think consciously, just act naturally to keep things in their place. This automation is what differentiates people who have always organized homes from those who live doing heavy cleaning. Tip 5. Have a specific place for everything. An organized home isn't the result of constant cleaning, but rather of a system where each object has its specific place. When everything has its defined place, organization becomes natural and automatic. You don't need to think about where to put things, just follow the already established system. Start by defining specific places for items that cause the most mess: keys, important documents, medicines, cleaning products, office materials. Each category should have its fixed place, and everyone in the family should know this system. When everyone knows where each thing goes, organization maintains itself automatically. Use organizers, baskets, and boxes to create divisions within cabinets and drawers. Each type of object should have its delimited space. For example, in the kitchen drawer, have specific spaces for cutlery, utensils, dish towels. In the clothes closet, separate by category: shirts, pants, underwear, socks. This organization makes it easy to find what you need and keep everything in place. The most important rule is that after using any object, it must return exactly to its place. It's not okay to put it more or less in the right place. It has to be exactly where it should be. This discipline might seem excessive at first, but soon becomes a natural habit that keeps the house always organized. When you have specific places for everything, you eliminate that time lost looking for objects. You know when you lose 10 minutes looking for keys or that important document. This will never happen again when each thing has its defined place. The time saved can be used for more enjoyable activities. Review your organization system periodically. If you notice that some object frequently stays out of place, maybe the place defined for it isn't the most practical. Adjust the system as needed, but always maintaining the rule that everything must have its specific place. Tip 6. Keep surfaces always clear. Clear surfaces are the secret of a home that always looks organized. Tables, counters, dressers, and countertops should always be unobstructed, with only essential objects for daily use. When surfaces are clean, the entire house seems more organized, even if the cabinets aren't perfect. In the morning, do a quick check of the main surfaces in the house: dining table, kitchen counter, living room coffee table, bedroom dresser. If there are accumulated objects, store them in appropriate places, or decide if they're really necessary in that location. This 5-minute morning verification keeps the house looking organized all day. Establish the rule that surfaces aren't storage locations. Kitchen counter serves to prepare food, not to accumulate papers, keys, bags, and other objects. Dining table is for meals, not for piling correspondence, magazines, or work materials. When each surface has its function respected, organization maintains itself naturally. Create strategic support points for frequently used objects: a small tray at the entrance for keys and wallet, a little basket on the kitchen counter for fruits, a mail holder for important papers. These support points prevent objects from spreading across surfaces, but still keep everything accessible. The visual impact of organized surfaces is immediate. When someone enters your house, the first impression comes from the surfaces that are in sight. A clean dining table, an organized kitchen counter, a coffee table without accumulations transmit a sense of order and care. It's a small time investment with a big return in well-being. Teach the whole family to respect the rule of clear surfaces. When everyone collaborates, maintenance becomes much easier. Children can learn from early on that after using the table to study or play, they should leave it clean for the next use. This domestic education greatly facilitates everyone's daily life in the family. Tip 7. Do a weekly sorting of unnecessary objects. One of the main causes of household disorganization is the accumulation of unnecessary objects. Clothes that no longer fit, broken utensils, unimportant papers, decorations you no longer use. Doing a weekly sorting of these objects keeps the house always with enough space for organization. Choose a day of the week, preferably in the morning when your energy is renewed, to do this sorting. Start with one room or category of objects. One week can be clothes, the next kitchen utensils, then papers and documents. You don't need to do everything at once, but you need to be consistent. Use 3 boxes or bags during sorting. One for things you'll donate, another for things you'll sell, and a third for things going to the trash. Be honest about the usefulness of each object. If you haven't used it in the last 6 months and don't foresee using it in the next ones, you probably don't need to keep it. The most effective criterion for deciding what to keep is thinking about the value each object adds to your life. Does that outfit that's stored, just in case you need it someday, really deserve the space it occupies in the closet? Do those kitchen utensils you never use deserve to occupy precious drawers? Be practical in these decisions. After sorting, quickly execute the necessary actions. Take donations to charity institutions, advertise items you want to sell, properly dispose of what goes to trash. Don't leave these boxes accumulating at home because they end up becoming more clutter. Weekly sorting has a very important psychological benefit. It frees mental energy. When you eliminate unnecessary objects, you also eliminate the mental load of taking care of them. Fewer things to clean, organize. Remember where you stored them. This simplicity brings lightness to daily life and greatly facilitates organization maintenance. Tip 8. End the day with 15 minutes of organization. Before we continue, let me tell you something quick. If you want to earn real extra income, working from home and learning something that can become a profitable business, I prepared a complete guide where I show you how to create handmade soaps from scratch, which ingredients to use, and even how to sell to win customers. The link is in the first pinned comment. And attention, the special discount is only for channel subscribers and for very few days. After that, the price returns to normal. Now let's continue with the video. The last tip is perhaps the most powerful of all. End each day with 15 minutes of general organization. These 15 nighttime minutes prepare your house for the next day and ensure you always wake up in an organized environment. It's as if you're giving an organization gift to yourself for the next day. During these 15 minutes, take a quick tour around the house, putting each thing in its place. It's not deep cleaning, but general organization that leaves everything tidy. Store objects that were out of place, organize pillows on the sofa, put shoes in the shoe rack, fold blankets that were thrown around. Included in this nighttime routine, the preparation of the kitchen for the next day. Wash remaining dishes, clean counters, organize utensils that were out of place. An organized kitchen the night before makes breakfast much more enjoyable and starts the day with good disposition. Use these 15 minutes also to mentally prepare for the next day. While organizing, think about the activities you have planned, the materials you'll need, the meals you'll prepare. This mental preparation, combined with the physical preparation of the house, creates ideal conditions for a productive and organized day. The nighttime organization ritual has a very relaxing effect. After a hectic day, these 15 minutes of house care function as a smooth transition to rest. It's a moment to slow down, observe your home with affection, and prepare everything for restorative sleep. Consistency in this nighttime routine is what transforms a common house into an always organized home. When you do this every day, even if some days it's just 10 minutes instead of 15, you maintain an organization pattern that becomes natural and automatic. Now you have 8 morning habits that can completely transform your relationship with household organization. These aren't just cleaning tricks. They're life strategies that bring more tranquility, free time, and well-being to your routine. The secret lies in consistency, not perfection. Start by applying 2 or 3 of these tips and gradually incorporate the others. Remember that an organized home isn't the result of gigantic efforts made occasionally, but rather of small habits practiced consistently. Each morning is a new opportunity to create a more organized and peaceful day. Each small organization gesture is an investment in your well-being and your family's quality of life. The most important thing is to start today. Choose one of these 8 tips and apply it tomorrow morning. See how you feel waking up in a more organized environment, how your energy changes when you have control over your space. I'm sure you'll be surprised with the results. If this video was useful to you, leave your like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and activate notifications so you don't miss our next content about organization and household well-being. And tell me in the comments, which of these tips will you start applying first? Your experience can inspire other people who also want to transform their houses into more organized and peaceful homes.